anyways, so I hope everybody is having an awesome day. But I wanted to pop on here and show you guys something that happened last night. Many of you guys know that I'm making up several... Sorry, Kiwi's flying around the room. Making up several Amigurumi bats for the consignment deal that I have going on with the local haunted houses. And so I was working on them last night, and I made up this guy. I made this one last night, and you can see he's got yellow eyes, and they both have gray noses. And then when I was stuffing him, I noticed that, I don't know if it's because maybe I was tired or something, but I noticed that my tension was off, and you can see that really clearly right in here. Like, there's holes. And I used a 4.25 millimeter hook, which is what I've been using to make these guys. I just made 2 gray ones in this same yarn, Bernat Crushed Velvet. But this one last night turned out a little bit, like, I'm assuming it's because I was tired when I was making this one. And you can see that there's little holes in him. And then when I was stuffing him, like, I had to be very careful not to overstuff him because, the more you stuff, the further those holes, the stitches stretch. And I don't know, his head looks a little misshapen to me. But the thing that I wanted to show you guys, using that same hook, 4.25, it's my little sloth, I made this guy today. And yes, his head is supposed to be a little, they're supposed to be a little pointed, and this guy wasn't. Can y'all tell the difference? Like, this one is a little bit smaller than this one because the stitches are cleaner, they're not loose. You can still see sort of right there, and those are decreases, I think, right there. I think that's a decrease. But there's not, like, these holes. Like, you can clearly see, or at least I can. Like, those are holes. And it's much cleaner, this one is. And this one's a little bit wider. Actually, it's a lot wider than this one. This one has the proper shaped head versus the circular kind of, their heads are supposed to be a little bit pointed. So he's a little misshapen because the stitching is not done properly. I wasn't going to tear him apart, though. Like, I had already gotten too far into the project to tear it apart. I was like, oh no, we're not doing that. Plus, the fuzzy kind of yarns are not really great for frogging. But I just wanted to kind of show you guys how tension can affect amigurumi. These holes right here is why they tell you to size down at least 1 hook size from the recommended hook that's on the yarn that you're using. And a lot of times I'll size down to even smaller than that. I think this Bernat Crushed Velvet, it's a bulky 5. The recommended hook size is a 5.5 millimeter, and I'm using a 4.25. And really, I could probably go down a little bit further, but I still wanted to have the bats be a decent size. So I just kind of wanted to show you guys that. And this one is much firmer than this one, because you could stuff this one a little bit firmer than without it, really showing the holes. This one's got silver eyes. But like I said, I just wanted to show you guys what tension can do if your tension is not right when you're working with, or when you're making amigurumi. That's all. I just want to show you guys that. Anyways, I will catch you in my next video. Bye.